Hey man, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy D-Layne or Layne here, back with another video, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As you can tell from the title of this video, we're going to be talking about the truth. What I mean by the truth, if you guys haven't already known, I played football and basketball in high school at Riverdale High School, class of 2018, located in Fort Myers, Florida. I started playing football and basketball as a sophomore on varsity. I didn't play my senior year due to me just going through a lot of things I lost my uncle and I lost my sister. I'm not going to put blame on that for that reason, but I was coping and going through a tough time with dealing with my emotions and coping with how everything happened. Everything happened so fast, from me losing one person to another and people not being able to understand what it feels like to lose somebody. I didn't have anybody there for me. It was hard for me to even open up about my emotions, and I don't want to get too much into that because this is not what we're talking about, but I'm giving you guys a little background, everything leading to where it led. So I didn't play my senior year. I realized you had to take an ACT and an SAT score to be able to go to a college, if that means D1, D2, D3, or a junior college. I didn't take any of those tests. I took about 2 to 3, but that was during my senior year. I didn't know anything about this. Yes, it probably got brought to me, but when you're in high school, you're not thinking about, oh, you need test scores. You're thinking about, okay, what's the next thing I need to do to get bigger, faster, stronger, and get film to be able to get looked at by other colleges. Because as you guys may know, there's a lot of athletes out there that play sports and everybody is the same, to be exact, if not just about the same as getting better. There's ways that they recruit people from how they stand out and they see potential in you. So the last good score I had was a 14 on the ACT. I had a 16 on the reading part. So for certain schools, it was like, oh, you can have a bad score, but you need good on reading. So I had a couple offers or whatever, yada, yada, yada. I went to this prep school, right? This was located in Port St. Lucie. This closed due to having bad management, and it was known for fraud. So basically, the president of the organization, a video got leaked of him being basically like, I want to say, verbal abuse to another athlete. And this person was black and he was a white person. I'm not saying I'm not going with the white and black type of, you know what I'm saying, versus each other. But from the video as shown, I'm going to put everything on in the description so you guys can go check that out, as well as an article of what happened and everything. So basically, a video got leaked out and he was just abusing the athlete. They decided they're going to fine the school $45,000, as well as stuff that was going on, which was not being treated the right way. They didn't have no trainers, as well as we weren't given the right type of food. We had 65 to 75 players living in one house and under one mom. So if you guys want to know more about that story, it's going to be down below in the description. And if you guys don't know already, everything that's on the screen is my social medias. Go follow that, go see, as well as going to be in the description. So with that being said, around June or July, I got the opportunity to play college football and basketball. After I already guys have told you at a prep school, this fell off, I was given another opportunity at a junior college. Decided to go junior college due to me having bad test scores. So I was thinking, I'm going to go there, get my test scores up, and get extra film. Because, yes, I have film back in high school, but I was like, it'd be nice to have extra film just because you need your AAA, so you got to do 2 years. I didn't know about this until after everything happened with this college. So basically, I went into the school. They had a tryout. So basically, this tryout was like a showcase. You showed off your talent and as well as what you got with you. And there was other people that came from different areas, from different states, that were getting recruited by the school. So everything was going good. I met some of the players as well as my positioning coaches and the head coach. I remember this name, Aramis Harvey. This was our head coach. So he basically run the operations of the school as well as everything that was going on with, housing, with meals and all that other stuff. So he showed us the place as well as our practice field. It had lines. It was very nice. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think of any way of this could be fake or anything could go wrong. You know what I'm saying? Not having that mindset of like, there's another opportunity. One school fell off on me. It backfired. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, it blew up. I had news reporters asking, okay, everything went left. But so then this was going right. And I was like, my mom, it was right for the funds that we had. So basically, with that being said, I'm going to go more in depth within the school. I'm going to post a screenshot on the screen. It's called Community Christian College. It's a private school. It's a 2-year college located in Redlands, California. The average cost of aid is $14,000, as well as the tuition is $5,700. The school was only football. Since it was already in Atlanta, Georgia, we would go over there just to play football. And then we would have to apply for the school. That would be connected with the school in California. So we would do basically classes online from a California school. It was a satellite school. Before we even went to the school, you had to sign a letter of intent. This was $1,500 for football fees. And then you would have to link your financial aid within that school. So it covered your uniform, practice field, game field, officials, travel, pre-game meals, post-game meal, coaches, huddle account, highlight film, player marketing to college, player showcase for colleges. And as you can tell, you would have to sign down below, return all your money. After football, you would have to play another sport. That was basketball and track. So everything seemed legit. It was like, I could play both sports because, I love playing football and I love basketball, but I have more of a passion for basketball. But basketball is more harder, the chances of getting to NBA. So my route right now, I'm thinking, I'm trying to get to the NFL. The type of talent I have and the type of work ethic I have, I have more passion for basketball than football. But football is a better shot of you making it to the league, I signed, I turned in all my money, everything was going good. For the first 2 weeks, our furniture got delayed, so we were sleeping on air mattresses. That was already a red flag. I didn't expect, we got there, we were all waiting outside. We gave this man our refund check, was $1,500. You would get that from your financial aid, so we have to use that to pay for rent. So I was like, you know what, even though I pay, my regular football fees, I'm going to pay this for rent. And now for the first 2 months, guys don't already know, I'm going to be putting a screenshot on the screen, and this is telling you how much the cost would be for the houses. And if you guys don't know, 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house was $1,250. This man was asking $1,500. With that being said, he's already licking us. I was thinking, I'm like, bro, I feel like I'm giving this man way too much money. Why is he asking for this much money? But I'm thinking, we need a little bit extra money for, whatever it is, for extra gear. You never know, what I'm saying? I wasn't thinking anything bad, so I was like, I'm going to give it to him for this first month. So as I did, people were kind of holding back their money and didn't want to give it up to him due to them thinking it felt like if he was trying to finesse, because everybody knew from the website, it shows, okay, how much it is to be living in the houses. I'm going to show a picture on the screen as well as houses we were staying at, as well as our weight room and basketball court we were supposed to be using for after football season. This wasn't really our weight room. This was a rec center. So we would, go there at any time from Monday through Friday. It would be open, but Saturday and Sunday it would be closed. And we would work out. But it wasn't ours. But then again, we couldn't even use it. People weren't putting the weights back, so there was no way of you getting bigger. As well as no type of meal plan for us. We were supposed to be fed, twice each and every day. You'd be lucky if you'd get fed once or twice a week because we weren't even getting the right type of food. And people had complained to the coaches, the other coaches, like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying, is our food coming in? There's a screenshot right here. Just checking on y'all boys, y'all good. Still ain't get fed. Thought we eat Monday through Thursday. That already showed we weren't getting fed. And as well, I'll be showing another screenshot on the screen. This is the head coach. He said, hey guys, I want y'all to understand that you will have to go home or stay home if your rent is not paid today. It takes 6 players at $350 each to cover 1 union. Also, don't forget that you owe $1,000 for football fees. Some owe less. We can't play games without football fees. Money. Go back and read the letter of intent you and your parents signed. No football fee, money, no games. Get it together. Get on the phone and get this worked out with your folks. No practice today. Refund checks got processed today. I will not wait until it's mailed to your house, then sent to you. They wait on you to pay your rent fees. Pay your rent fees and pay yourself back when you get your check. How are you asking us for the money for us to turn this all in because we don't have enough money to even be able to play games? So our first 3 to 4 games, two of our games got canceled. That was due to the other team. Scheduling and stuff like that. They had to go and play another team or something had happened. But we didn't play our first 2 games. So then we played our 3rd game or whatever, and we was able to play. Everybody got reps, but there was more like a rotation. It was like coaches were just trying to see who the athletes were. They didn't really know anybody who played due to practice. And I got hurt staying on the field. I was able to showcase my talent. That was kind of backfired on me, and I was a little stuck. I was trying to recover. We didn't have no trainers. We didn't even have no trainers to the games. So it's like, you want all this money for us to pay, and we're supposed to be getting all the right type of treatment. And it was like, when you got hurt, it was you're by yourself. You had to figure out how you were going to get better because you didn't think you were going to be promised, or you didn't going to give you anything for you to get better. It was like they're already moving on to the next. They didn't care. We were basically like they're testing dummies of how this season was going to turn out. For them to start another location in another state, or bring back this same team for next year and see, you know what I'm saying? You know, at the end of the day, other coaches didn't know about this, of what was going on. The head coach only knew about this around Miss Harvey. This is the operations of football and all that stuff within rent and meals. We weren't getting all this. We're trying to figure out information of why is there everything happening the way it's happening. It was being dragged on, but we saw it as, oh, it's another opportunity. We're just going to keep pushing. Games, we're going to play more games. Practice was going to get better. I'm going to show a screenshot of the way our practice looked. We practiced on a U-Haul field. So back when I told you guys we played on a tryout field, this was actually, it had lines and, you know what I'm saying, we had water and things like that. But at this field, we weren't even having water. We basically had like chlorine water. It wasn't really water. It had no ice, no nothing. So it was like people were getting sick. People were out of shape. As well as the field had potholes. It had clay. This was like, oh, hey, y'all trying to practice? Let's go practice in my backyard type of field. Like, how in any way of in any shape and form of how are you going to get better, or you're trying to progress to get to the next step or get bigger, stronger, faster when you're not lifting weights for one, you're not eating right, but you're just having the mindset of, you know what I'm saying, the next day will get better, it will get resolved. And that's how I saw it, and that's how we kept pushing. Even when I was injured, I braced up, put KT tape. I know all about that, creams and all that stuff, and I still continue to push. I bought my own ice. I take Epsom salt bath and all that stuff, and it was like there was no way of my leg getting better. So I took some time off, and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna leave early. I seen all these signs and everything happening, and I was like, I don't think anything is gonna get better, as well as anybody was gonna get looked at. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knew about this college. This man was finessing money. He has lawsuits of fraud and other things. I'm not going to speak upon that or put any proof on the screen due to me not knowing all the information. And for one, I'm not going to talk about somebody else's information when I have no approval from them. You can't do that. So I'm just letting you know from what I know, and I'm basically clearing up my name from me being at the school and for you guys to know what's been going on. You're not going to have the mindset of you're going to want people to know about this stuff. You're going to want to just thug it out, you know what I'm saying? You're really in the mud type of stuff. So it's like I knew what it feel like to not eat. So I decided, you know what I'm saying? I thought about it. Why give this man $1,500 for rent when I could save that and still give financial aid money back in the mail, save it for myself, as well as invest into another college. But I decided, you know what, I'm not going to keep shut after this happened to me already once. I already blew up, so why talk about it? But I was like, you know what, like God said, everything in the dark will come to light, and I'm the light right now. This isn't about me. This is about everybody else that's been going through all this stuff. All this money being gone. It's crazy because I would have to work 9 in, 9 out, get all this money saved up just to go to the school for it to be another one of those. And it's crazy because we had a scheduling of how our practices were going to be. It said 5 a.m. wake up, 5:30 a.m. load bus for practice, 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. football practice, 8:30 a.m. breakfast, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. class and weights, 12 o'clock lunch, breaking this to so 6 to 8, 100 practice film stuff. This never happened. Like, all this stuff I'm telling you guys is crazy because, yes, the way I'm telling you guys, I'm trying to give you guys an image of how everything went. But it's like, y'all have no clue of what it really looked like, man. And it's crazy because for the first week or two, yes, we woke up early. Yes, we had practice. But then it was changed due to, we were practicing in the morning for a time. People weren't waking up and people were coming from different areas. Everybody lived in Georgia. But Georgia's so big that it's like they had to come from 30 minutes away, an hour away, 2 hours away, even coaches. So they had a time frame for where everybody can come and show up to practice. As well as our bus, we carpool to all our games. There was never a game to where we had a bus. And so I'm going to get further into that. The bus that we have, it wasn't furnished. The wheels were flat. The rims were plastic. And you're expecting us to drive that from Georgia to Florida to Alabama. We had 10, I'm going to put a schedule on the screen of all our games. And these are all the games we were supposed to be playing. We didn't even play all of them, bro. I'm going to say we played 6 to 7 games. Due to not everybody wanted to turn in their refund check. Why would you want to give somebody money when you're not even getting the right type of support? But the fact you're willing to sit there and continue to try to practice and play and have a mind of, you know what I'm saying, things will get better. Take time on it. Some people die and breathe football because they don't have no other opportunity to make it out or show people the type of talent they have. People are hungry for this type of stuff. I come from a city where there's no support. It's like when you're up, it's like, okay, good job, they give you a applaud. But then it's like when you're down bad and you're going through things and you're trying to progress, it's like, you know what, I'm not going to clap for you. It's whatever. But I didn't see it like that. I didn't care for what people had to say from when I came back down. I know what type of person I am inside and what I want to do and the type of talent I have. I work in, day out, bust my ass. Be a regular person. I'm trying to be different from everybody. I'm trying to push and progress to be the best I can be, not only for myself, but for my family, for my girlfriend, for anybody out there that looks up to me as a person, bigger than me. And me being able just to tell my story to you guys, it's appreciative, but it's like, it's a failure. I don't take this as an L, but as a bounce back. Okay, all this stuff is happening. There's going to be a breakthrough coming out of this. So with that being said, yes, we had a weight room of ours that wasn't even ours, so we weren't even lifting weights, and that was all put it on the schedule. Never happened. And I'm going to tell you guys this right here. So when I left around September, like the end of September. This was like during my birthday. They had to double up on the houses because due to them not having enough funds. A screenshot on the screen, and it said it's going to be some double up because money is sacrifice. Got to be made. I have gave up 10 stacks out my pocket. You hear me crying over that? Then pay your rent. Which one of y'all going to pay 10 stacks out of your pocket? Hope you're going to get it back. Bond together, have a story to tell in 3 years. What type of coach you're going to want to play for that says something like this? Another coach had to go behind that, our head coach's back, because he was getting all this money and he was known for having lawsuits and doing fraud and wasn't doing anything to help the program as a whole, but just keep saying, oh, continue to get better. Oh, we're doing better each and every day, but you're not even really looking at everybody's struggle and looking at, oh, you're putting this person down from when you come drunk to practice and you hurt somebody and you're ruining other people's career. And the other coach went behind this coach's back to get the money to be paying for away games and be able to get the right type of meals for everybody to be able to eat and come together to still keep going with this. This person's name was Coach Carter. Coach Carter, if you're watching this video, I appreciate each and everything you've done for not only me and my family, but everybody else that came within the program. This man tried and tried time and time again, as well as Coach Eddie and all the other coaches. I can't think from the top of my head, but you know who you are if we talked and we had talks like this before. They were able to play like maybe 3 or 4 away games at a vacate from the apartments. So I'm gonna show a screenshot, and it shows right here. Please let your teammates know that they are staying in one of these units. They need to move out now. The sheriff's department will be there in the morning. So due to us not even having enough funds, they're kicking everybody out. They're like, yo, y'all gotta go home. Everybody gotta go home. We don't have enough funds. You're granted us to have a track and basketball team, but we don't even have enough money for football. Yet you're trying to finesse extra money from us out of our pocket to not help. And I'm not talking about Coach Carl. I'm talking about Aramis Harvey. Yes, our head coach. This is the person that started all this stuff. And it's like everybody's trying to get in contact with this man. And this man acting like, oh, if nothing happened, or he's already looking on making another one of these. And it's like, it's crazy because people do this. They take your money, they invest it into another college, or have an extra money in their stash of what they want to do next with their life. What you have going on. That's the reason why I took time off of YouTube and everything else. I'm trying to pull myself together, process everything, and make myself stronger mentally and physically. Take time on my body. Yes, I got hurt at the prep school, and I got hurt at this junior college, but I wasn't given the right type of support and management as a training group for me to be healthy, eating the right type of food, lifting the right type of weights. You can't just be able to go out there and think you're Superman and you're going to be like not getting hurt or anything. You're going to have injuries. You're going to get times where you're sore because you're working so hard. And that's what happened. But I have seen my abilities and liked what they seen. They seen a future with me being there. I decided from even me being hurt, yes, we could have played 3 or 4 more games. I could have still thugged it out. I was like, you know what? I'm going to leave. I'm still going to be playing football in college. I don't know about basketball. As of right now, I'm just looking at coaches that are in contact with me and trying to figure out where I want to go. I'm still doing online school, getting my credits, trying to get my AAA so I can transfer to a D1 or D2 school. So when you have your AAA, you don't need test scores. And my grade is going to even be boosted up because currently right now I have 3.7 GPA. So student, then athlete comes first. For anybody that's watching this video and that are trying to go to school, make sure you take time and really look at what you have and make sure you trust where you're going at, because at the end of the day, I'm seeing it with proof. But then it's like once you get there and you already signed, it's like, yo, you're just moving on and you're just worried about, I'm going to just push on through this. Yes, it might be a little red flag, but it can't be that bad from what I came from. But I'm the type, I'm going to work hard for what I want and what I'm going to get. It is Layne or D.Layne. And if you haven't already, man, leave a like on this video. Comment what you guys like to see in the next video. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. As well as follow me on social media. It's going to be on the screen as well as in the description. As well as the article to the stories. It's D.Layne and I'm out. Peace.